Hey, and welcome to the Virgos. My name is Aaliyah, a Virgo girly fashionably planning her dream life. So if you're interested in planning or fashion, go ahead and tap the subscribe button. You will fit in quite nicely over here, darling. You see my little cozy vibe we got going on? I'm going to start off by addressing the elephant in the room. I cut all my hair off. Yeah, I did that. I just felt like I've had long-ish hair forever and ever. And I was ready for something different. Like, I don't know. So we got ourselves a little silk press bob. Her name is Robert. I don't know what she got going on this side, but this is her. This is she. Anyways, I have been loving her down. I've been doing different little styles. It's so cute and fun. Yeah, I'm having a ball. Anyway, back to the video. You know what we're here for. So if you've been here before, you know that I like to do a little monthly plan with me in my A5 spring agenda. I don't know, I was feeling like this year I wanted to change it up, hopefully make it a little bit more interesting for you guys. I don't know. But I thought it'd be cool to sit down and do a little reflecting, goal setting, and plan the month, and also do a little monthly favorites. I've always been a monthly favorites kind of girl, and I like so many things. So I figure, why not get into that with you guys every month? Are we excited? I'm a little excited. Anyway, if you're excited, or even if you're just like, feeling a little happy about it, I'm okay with that too. Go ahead and get you a little drinky drink, your favorite pen, your planner, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's start by looking back at last month's goals. So, let me zoom you guys in. I tried something different again this year. Cloth and Paper gave us 8 boxes instead of the 6 that we're used to, so I thought I'd try the 8 areas of self-care. I'm not gonna lie to you, this did not go well for me. For me, it was just like, some of it felt redundant, like mental and emotional, in my opinion, should be 1, but I am going to try this out for the entire quarter, so I will be doing it again. Let's get into what we got going on. So for physical, the gym 3 times a week, didn't happen. No ma'am. Eat out less than 2 times a week. Not every week. I would say 3 out of the 4 though. So that was a E for effort. And I did finish my probiotics. I only take probiotics twice a year, January and then June. So I did that. As far as mental, I did not journal 15 times. I did not complete my weekly inserts. Emotional, I did not mood track. You see, I told you, it's just not going good for me. For social, I did have the friend outing, so that's good. For professional, I assessed my students, I did my IEPs, and I completed my notes. Wow! I'm impressed. For environmental, did I maintain my cleaning routine? Not for the entire month. It's a good routine. I like it. I'm not going to change it. For spiritual, I did read 20 Bible verses. I even read more than 20. Wow. She's doing great. Didn't check off most of the stuff, but you know what? I am my biggest fan, so she's doing great. Thank you. And for financial, I did use and check my budgeting insert, and I did stay out of my savings. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so I left myself a cute little quote, and I had some priorities. I got my passport done. It was incredible how quickly I got that done. They allow you to do it online now. Super quick. Love that. I didn't find a driving school, and I did start my 10-year binder for work, so that's nice. Then I had this little checklist at the bottom. I am, let's not say allergic. I have an intolerance to eggs. I used to be able to eat eggs, and for years I haven't been, but I thought maybe I could eat egg whites, and apparently I can. So I tried it twice. I think like mentally it was like, oh, I'm not gonna be okay, but I was okay. It's just I'm not ready to like add that into my list of breakfast foods just yet, because it still makes me very uncomfortable. But nothing happened when I ate the egg whites, and I always knew it was really the yolk that got me. But yeah, tried egg whites, proud of myself for that. Create a task, I did that, but I did not create a Q1 habit, and I don't think I will. I don't know, I don't want to say difficult, but it was like I couldn't come up with one, so I'm just not going to give myself that stress. I'm going to keep it with my tasks, and that's it. Something else I've been incorporating is like picture collage for the month. I think this is super cute. So this is a picture of my brother and I spent New Year's with my entire family, but I don't have a lot of pictures with my brother, so I put that. I cut my hair. yeah, I started the gym, I hung out with my friends, and I put a little fit together, and I went out with my boyfriend. It was so cute. Anyway, I think I want to keep this up. This brought me joy. All right, now into the goals for February. The Tombow that I'm using is in the color N89. Aside from the Tombow, I am going to use a stencil that I have from Dear Lily Designs. I like to keep them in the back of my planner. I have a few from her, but this is the one that we'll be using. Alright, I zoomed you guys in, so let's get into these goals. First, for physical, I want to drink water daily. I do good on the days where I do drink water at meeting my water goal, like whatever amount of ounces I've set, but there are some days where I just won't have water, which is not good. I do want to go to the gym 9 times. I think having the goal for last month being 3 times a week was just a little bit too harsh for me starting off, because I went every week but I didn't go 3 times every week. I'm giving myself grace with that number because 1, February is a short month, and 2, I'm not going to be here every day this month. I'm going on like little trips, not out of the country, but I'm not going to be home, and I know I'm not working out when I go away. Like, that's just not happening. I'm giving myself grace with a lot of the numbers for February. For mental, I want to be in bed by 9 p.m. at least 10 times. Am I going to sleep at 9 p.m.? No, but my bedtime is 10 for weekdays. So if I'm in the bed by 9, it's more likely that I'll go to bed by 10 and not 12. Have you seen the TikTok where the guy's like, every day I go to bed tomorrow? That's me. Every day I go to bed tomorrow. Also, when I started the gym, I noticed that I wanted to leave. And I don't think I stayed for the entire workout that I planned to stay for. I think I'm uncomfortable starting new things. So I do want to know how I feel this month when trying something new. For emotional, I want to track my mood at least 15 times. And I want to have just a week straight of a mindless activity. For me, I like to come home and color, or I'll just listen to podcasts in the shower. And I mean, obviously my brain is still on, but it's not something that's I'm actively thinking and finding solutions. My brain is working overtime, I feel like, with everything I do. And those are 2 things where I'm just listening or observing, as opposed to being responsible for all the moving parts, So I want to try that for a week and see how I feel. For social, I want to go out with my family at least 1 time, out with my friends at least 1 time, and I have a trip with my boyfriend. 2 little ones, actually. But yeah, I had this in mind when I planned the month, so executing should be fine. We'll see. For professional, I have more students to assess. I think I only have 2 left, and I want to do 1/4 of my tenure portfolio. It's so crazy, the word tenure. It sounds like 10 years. In New York City, it's not. It's 4. And I was telling some of my coworkers, they're like, oh my god, you've been here for 10 years. I'm like, girl, no. 10 years ago, I was doing nonsense. I was not professional yet. For environment, I want to reorganize my dresser/vanity. I feel like I've done that 14 times already, but I still want to do it again because it's just never right enough. I also want to organize my gym stuff. She's a gym girly now. It's so crazy to say, but I need a spot for my gym things. My life was not ready for me to be a gym girly. For spiritual, I want to read 25 Bible verses this month. I think I could do that because I did 20 last month and I went over. So we got high hopes. I also want to pray nightly. For financial, I want to stay out of my savings. I feel like that's going to be the goal for everyone because that is really my financial struggle, I guess I would say. I'm cool with saving. But am I cool with saving if I keep going back into the savings? And I also want to start a new savings account. That'll make it easier for me to stay out of the savings if it's in a different location. Or at least that's what I think. Moving on, the quote I'm giving myself is, despite everything going on, love on you as you are. I feel like with the current state of politics and Black History Month, there's just so much going on. It's so heavy, and it wasn't always heavy, but I just feel like this month specifically is supposed to be such a happy and empowering time, and it's so weird. So now for my little priorities, I'm going to go to my sticker book and find my exclamation points. They're in here somewhere. There we go. I get majority of my stickers from the planner spot, by the way. And the one task I have for this month is to get my Medicaid forms done. So that is my big task. But additionally, I do want to schedule a dentist appointment. I think I'm going to use the checklist section to put what I want to work on for the next month. Find a driving school. Friends, I don't drive. I have a permit. And it will expire one day. So I do want to learn how to drive before that happens. I do have a lot of time, but I feel like the sooner I start, the sooner I finish. And then that's just one less thing to worry about. Okay, so now it is time for my favorite part. The monthly spread. I think it's because like this is my chance to really get decorative. I really just love doing my monthly spread. Like I really do. So I got some themes to make it all pink and cutesy. I got these circle page flags from Cloth and Paper. This is the palette volume 8. I'm thinking I also got these library page flags from Cloth and Paper, and I was thinking of that one. I also have these square page flags in sorbet. I don't know. It's like I'm looking at them together. I don't know if I'm loving it, but I feel like it's gonna come together. It will. I have to speak positively. All right, so now I think I'm done. Is it my favorite spread I've done? No, but I do still like it. This shade is throwing me off, but I do like to have my days off blanked out. So let's go through what I got going on. The first, we get paid. I also am having a Galentine's with my girls. That's going to span from Saturday to Sunday. It's going to be super cute. After that, I do have a hair appointment. Robert needs to get done. We knew that already. After that, on the 5th, I do have a tenure meeting after work. I'm getting my nails and my toes done on Thursday. It's a serious situation with the nails. We need them done. The 7th is Grenada Independence. That's where my family's from, so very important. On the 9th, I'm going to brunch with my family, and I like to put these library page flags for events that are either bigger to me or take longer. And one thing about, I was about to say us, but that's not true. One thing about me, I don't know how to leave a brunch. I'll be at brunch until dinner. After that, on the 11th, I'm getting my brows laminated. Thank goodness. I was really supposed to get it done this week, but she is fully booked because she's really good. Then on the 14th and 15th, my boyfriend and I are doing like a little cutesy staycation, and we are having dinner in a different state. So super cute. Then we get paid again on the 15th. Love payday. From work, we are off this whole week. Right, the 18th is one of my friend's birthdays. She's super tall, so we call her legs. And then my boyfriend and I will be going away again. We're doing like little cabin trip things to the 20th. Then I have a doctor's appointment on the 22nd, and I have my girl Taylor's birthday on the 26th. And I want to say that's everything I have going on for February so far. And then on the side here, I've been recently just putting things that I want to prepare myself for next month. So I'm going to put the quote in. Yeah, give love, receive it back. So I will be flipping back to a face-to-face view. Please hold. Okay, now let's get into the favorites. I'm excited. Okay, let's start with fragrance. And I actually have more than I thought I would. Firstly, okay. This is Bougie Yum Marshmallow by Kayali. Oh, delicious. When this first came out, I was able to get it a little bit early because of the Sephora Rouge or whatever. And I bought a small one because the notes were a little off for me personally. I bought it as soon as it got here, ordered the big ones. This is so good. I've been super into marshmallow scents recently anyway. It's like a strawberry milk with a lot of marshmallows. Like so many marshmallows you could smell the marshmallow, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's strawberry milk. Like, you're not just smelling marshmallow. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. I haven't smelled anything like this before. I don't recommend blind buying perfumes because I've had my fair share of disaster stories from that. But I definitely recommend, like, if you live near a Sephora or if there's one around where you work, whatever, pop in and smell it because she might just belong on your vanity or something. Next, I spoke about Magical Girl from Love Milk before, but I did not know that there was a rollerball, baby. If you don't know, now you know. You want to smell good, you put your oil on first. And hold on, pause. When I say first, I mean after taking a shower and moisturizing your skin. We don't just start with fragrance. You have to take a shower and moisturize your skin first. Otherwise, it's not going to hit the same. And I'm not coming at you. The principal at my school said that we need to be calling people in instead of calling them out. So I'm not calling you out. I'm calling you in. This is how you do it. You're going to take a shower, get clean. You don't have to use all the fancy scented stuff. Just get clean. Then moisturize. If you want to put a moisturizer on that has the same scent profile that you're going for, bonus points. But honestly, unscented lotion, you're going to be all right too. Then you put your fragrance oil and then you put your perfume. What Future said, incredible. So personally, I was already looking for a marshmallow scented fragrance oil to go with all of my marshmallow scented things. But I didn't know that Love Milk had one. And I say that's because I already love this scent from her in a spray. So you know I'm going to love it in a rollable. It's the same thing. Hello. I pair this with the Kayali fragrance I just showed you. I pair it with Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. I pair it with Delisa Marshmallow by Kais. This is the type of marshmallow that's like ooey gooey, edible, delicious, sweet. Like, yeah. Now the rest of my fragrance favorites are a little different. Stick with me. So we already spoke about Robert. I don't know what she got going on, but we already spoke about Robert. Being a curly natural, I'm not used to my hair getting oily. And now that my hair is straight, it gets oily around like week 2. And with it being oily, I feel like I can smell it. It's not that it stinks, but I smell it. And if I'm gonna smell it, I'm gonna want it to smell good. So for Christmas, my mommy got me one of my favorite presents. It's Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, the hair mist. And I'm gonna tell you right now, using this as like an everyday hair mist, it makes me feel good. It's not the price or anything like that. I think it's mainly because I do use my Killian fragrances like strictly when I'm going out or like as a date night. I've never really worn any of my Killian fragrances to bed or to work or anything like that. Not because I can't, I just don't. It hasn't happened. So I think in my mind, I've already tied Killian fragrances to something a little nicer. So putting this in my hair every day is just like, oh. Anyway. I have been using this every day for about 2 weeks. With that being said, about 14 days use, and look at that undetectable almost. So yeah, highly recommend this purchase. Highly recommend. Unfortunately, it's not in Sephora. My mommy got it off of the Killian website. And if you've never smelled Love Don't Be Shy, it's like a floral marshmallow. It's really nice. It doesn't give heavy on the marshmallow and it doesn't give heavy on the floral. I really don't know what to say. And there's, I think, orange blossom in there. I'll have the notes on the screen, but it's just really nice. Now for my last 2, they actually both come from the same place. So first up, we have this Room and Linen Spray from Dead Cool. It's in the scent Taunt, which is bergamot, vanilla, and amber. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's a vanilla, but it's not an edible vanilla. It's more like a fancy hotel kind of vanilla. As you can see, I'm into white bedding, and I spray this on my bed sheets and my carpet, and there is no staining. I really like this. I mean, it's quite obvious we have a very serious dent here, but it's just very warm, comforting, and it smells luxurious. And I feel like that's exactly what my space should smell like. So highly recommend her. And my last fragrance favorite, also from Dead Cool, is the Taunt air freshener. Now I don't drive, okay? I don't even have a license. That will change. But I hang the air freshener in my closet. For living in New York City, I do have a pretty sizable closet, thank God. And also, when I was younger, I took the doors off and replaced it with curtains. Listen, it was a Tumblr thing. Everybody was doing it. I thought it was really cute. I tried it too. I have no regrets still to this day. So I say all that to say my closet doesn't have a door to like trap scents inside. And I do get the scent from that air freshener. And like, what more can I ask for? You know? With it being curtains that are like swinging and with the amount of times I go in my closet, it still smells good. I saw reviews on Sephora that were making me a little hesitant to try it. There were a lot of people saying like, oh, after like 2 days, the scent was gone. Oh, the scent didn't last. Oh, it started smelling weird. I put mine in before Christmas. You see what day it is. Yeah, she's been in there for over a month and it still smells like the first day I put it in there. So, highly recommend. I love opening my closet and getting just like a nice smell. My closet didn't stink before, but there was no smell. And right now I'm into like little luxuries. Opening my closet, getting that little smell, that makes me happy. Taking my clothes out, faintly smelling it on my clothes, that makes me happy. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I highly recommend it. Yeah. Now let's get into beauty favorites. And I actually don't have a lot. So first is this NARS cream bronzer in Laguna 4. Look at that color. She's rich. I have been doing my makeup for quite some time, like a really long time. I used to dance. My cousins worked and managed Sephora, so they would come home and teach me how to do makeup often. And like I said, I dance. So when you're performing, you have to wear makeup. It wasn't an everyday thing for me by any means, not in this Caribbean household. But I learned how to do my makeup a long time ago, and I've been doing my makeup for a long time. And bronzer was never really something that was for people that look like me. And I just did my makeup, and I learned to make it shake without bronzer. It wasn't until Fenty released their bronzer that I purchased a bronzer, which I do love. So now that makeup is a lot more inclusive, this NARS bronzer exists. I feel like it's really just super fun to be able to experiment and try different things out. I've been using this to underpaint and my Fenty bronzer on top, and I notice a difference and I really like it. And for my last beauty favorite, it is a gloss. I'm gonna pause right here and just let y'all know I'm a gloss girl. Okay, I love a lip gloss. I love a lip gloss real bad. The lip gloss that I am talking about right now is the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in the shade Lavender Sorbet. It is what I'm wearing right now. And I really liked her. First of all, she has a really nice applicator. And it's a cool tone, purpley pink that is definitely my vibe. This one has a pretty nice scent too, actually. It's like an artificial grape in a good way. It is a lip plumping gloss, which is something that I used to shy away from. This doesn't really do anything for me personally. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying I don't see it on me, which makes me like it. And I know there's a lot of people who don't like lip plumper, lip filler type glosses because they have like a stinging, burning, spicy kind of feel to them. This one, I wouldn't say that it like tingles or stings or burns or anything like that. I get the same feeling from this that I get from the Laneige Peppermint Lip Balm, which isn't intense at all. So if you are like me and you stray from filler-y lip glosses, this one's fine. In my opinion, this one's fine. I really like the color. It's not super sticky, and I put gloss on. When I tell you I put gloss on, I put gloss on. I don't know anyone who finishes lip glosses aside from me. Anyway, I put a lot of lip gloss on and it doesn't do that like white, weird, cakey, freaky, odd thing. So 10 out of 10 in my book. Okay, now let's get into some fashion favorites. So like I said, I live in New York. It's been freezing. I feel like this is the coldest winter that we've been through in a long time. It's been so obviously some of my winter fashion favorites are cold weather accessories. These are the gloves from Uggs. Okay, my boyfriend got me these last year, and you see that? You see what's in there? You see what's in there? Yeah, and it also has, so I can still use my phone. If you care about yourself, if you care about anybody else, this is it. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have these. I do know what I would do. I would buy them. They are fully fur lined. I mean, down to the fingertips. I have super tiny hands, so mine are in a size small. 10 out of 10. Next is my favorite hat. This is my Arc'teryx hat. It's a little bitty beanie. It has like a, I think it's a dinosaur fossil skeleton. It's warmer around the lower part of it, which I appreciate. Once my ears are cold, I'm having a bad day. I love the fact that it has like a fleecy material toward the lower part, and it's pretty thick. Like, it's almost the entire inside of the hat. So yeah, I love my little bitty Arc'teryx hat. And I was never really a beanie girl. It's Robert. Yeah, I told you me in this haircut. It was a really good decision. I have no regrets. Anyway, the Arc'teryx hat. My next favorite is the Cactus Plant Flea Market collaboration with Uniqlo. Their little SpongeBob drop. Oh my goodness. To know me is to know I love SpongeBob. The earlier seasons, I can recite them word for word. So when I saw that collection come out, I had to get some pieces. I think I got everything but the toys. I think I got everything but the plushies. Let me show you some of my favorite ones. First, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at him. It's so thick. It's such a good material. It has a pocket in the front. You know we love a pocket. They're unisex, and I ended up buying another one for my brother, but look at the back. This is so good. With it being a Cactus Plant Flea Market edition, SpongeBob has like the double eyes, which I think is super cute. These two I haven't worn yet, but there's a gray one. I can post a picture. You know the meme that most people use of Mr. Krabs when he's like surprised? Yeah, I have that one. Then we have Stop. Haven't worn her yet. I don't need it. This is from when he went to Sandy's house and he was trying to impress her and fake like he didn't need no water. Babe, you're a sea creature. Why would you ever? I have this one, and the back of it says, I need it. We finally realized he needed it. Stop. I love this show so much. Stop. And then it says SpongeBob SquarePants Cactus Plant Flea Market. Even the little friend on his finger has the double eyes. Ooh, this is so cute. You know I had to get it. It was black. And then we have this one in white. Oh, this one's really good. This one's really, really good. So it's SpongeBob when he found out that Squidward liked Krabby Patties. And he made the little face. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? And then the back is Patrick. I can't. They must have had me in mind when they made this collection. And I also really just like Uniqlo's quality. So they all feel really good. They all wash really good. I mean, I didn't wear those two yet, but the other two I've been wearing. It's not see-through. It's thick, but it's not like uncomfortably thick. I really love that collection. It makes me really, really happy. So my last two fashion favorites are boots. First up is going to be my Telfar Uggs. I am so happy that they made this collaboration. When I saw the Telfar Uggs, it really wasn't because of the Telfar. I do love a varsity and like the style of the logo that they put on there, but it was 1000% because it was longer than the other Uggs. It goes up to the knee, not above, but up to the knee. And yeah, I don't understand what New York got going on. Every morning I wake up, I look at my phone. With the wind chill, the real feel is 8 degrees. With the wind chill, the real feel is 9 degrees. It sounds like I need to be working from home. Because what am I doing out there? My last favorite for fashion is going to be my moon boots. Oh yeah. My moon boots are warm. Okay? They are warm, they are fully black, and they are great for the snow. There was a day I was wearing my Uggs and I was slipping and sliding. I went home and I was like, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I wore my moon boots to work. Sure did. If you don't own any moon boots or never tried them on, there is snow left and right. So just once you get that thought out of your head, you'll be fine. In my mind, mine have a left and a right because I keep putting one on my left foot and one on my right foot. So it does feel like, okay, this isn't the right one, but there is no right one. Have I ever been skiing? No. Have I ever been sledding? No. Will I go? Probably, maybe. And guess what? If I do, I don't have to buy moon boots because I already got them. Now for some planning favorites. And I really only have two, and they're both from Infinite Lotus. So firstly is this insert. It's a monthly spread, and I really, really have been enjoying using this for scheduling and planning content. Now I know to you guys, it may not look like that's what I've been doing, but I promise you it is. I am a Virgo. I am big with the plans, and I'm also stubborn. So whenever the plan gets thrown off or something interferes with the plan, I scrap the whole thing, which isn't good. And it's not something that I want to continue doing, but this I feel like is helping me visualize it, which will then help me make and hold myself more accountable, because I definitely fell off at the end of last year. So I'm trying to be better for February. I already have all of February planned out. If you guys would like a video on how I plan my content for the month, I would like to do that, actually. That would be really fun. But it's super cute. I love spending time in my planner. So using this insert to help get this out, I think we're gonna be good. My next favorite is actually a principle from Infinite Lotus. It's a habit tracker. And I, again, feel like this is helping me hold myself accountable. Like, I have a goal of reading 100 Bible verses. And with this insert, I can check off how many times I read it. I try to do one a day. Using this, I don't have to like rack my brain to remember like, oh, I think I read one this day. Or with my sleep goal, like, I think I got 8 to 10 hours of sleep that night. I can just write it down and see it. We don't have to remember every single thing all the time. Like, we can have systems to write things down to be able to offload some of these things from our brain. Like, I was the type of person who would be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and this, and keep a mental to-do list of it. Why would I do that? I think it's like something we just naturally do. So if this is you, don't fault yourself, but understand that we have systems, your phone, your planner. Give yourself grace and also utilize things. It doesn't have to be a fancy planner. It could be a Post-it note. It could be loose leaf paper. Write things down so that there isn't so much heavy work on your brain to remember so many things, because we already have so much going on in there. So much. My word of the year was definitely grace, and I think this is how I'm giving myself that grace. Last category of favorites, I'm gonna call this miscellaneous. I love that word. These are the things that I just didn't know where to put them. First of all, we have my gym bag. Yeah, she's a gym girly now, or at least she's trying to be. So this gym bag is the mini gym bag from Gymshark. It was all over TikTok. I'm not 100% in love with her, I'm not gonna lie, and I'll tell you why, but she is still a favorite. So the size is so cute and perfect. It holds everything that I need. Maybe one day we should do what's in my gym bag. No, this is coming from me? What? Let me know if y'all want to see that. A lot of the girlies who were going to the gym, they had it, and then they put like little bows on it, and I also put little bows on mine. She's so stinking cute. I love almost everything about this bag. The one thing that I don't love is the straps. Right now, no, she's going nuts. They're supposed to go in through here like this and pull it down, but it doesn't stay. So like while I'm wearing it, it'll just slide and slide and slide and slide until it slides all the way off. It's not on both sides. Like, one side has just stitching, and then on the opposite end, one side has just stitching. And I understand you needed to make it adjustable, but baby, you should have just did stitching on all four, because this one clearly off, this one clearly off, and I lost the bow. And I'm not happy about that. I bought like a big thing of ribbon. Like, I'm going to be able to put more ribbon on it when I'm ready, but like, why do I have to do that? Aside from the strap situation, I love her. It has like a little Velcro pocket in the front, pretty sizable, and then inside it has the big deep pocket, and it also has like a little zipper pocket in the back. Yeah, I keep all my thingies in there. I have brushes in here. I might eat that. I really like her. The material is really good. If you do carry more things, they do have a bigger size. I am such a mini bag girly that this was gonna be it for me regardless. So Gymshark, if y'all could fix this situation, that would be phenomenal. I would definitely repurchase it in a heartbeat, because I really do like this bag. Yeah. My next favorite in the category is the Ghirardelli Sweet Ground Chocolate Powder. I'll put it on the screen. But baby, I make hot chocolate nightly. I've been doing that since I was little. I love a hot chocolate. I'm not a tea girl. I'll drink a coffee, but I'm not doing that in the nighttime. So to wind down, hot chocolate with marshmallows and peppermint flakes on top. Like whenever my cousins come over and I'm like, guys, just spend the night, just do a sleepover, come on. I'll make them hot chocolate and be like, guys, do you love it here? As much as I love hot chocolate, I would not really just sit and eat a chocolate. I'm not really that type of person. I like sour candy. I'm not into just having a chocolate. But when I do, I like the Ghirardelli ones with the caramel inside. So I was like, all right, let me try the Ghirardelli chocolate. Let me see what it's hitting for. Get it. It's so rich and thick and just, oh, yeah. All right, friends, so that completes February's plan with me. Let me know what you guys think. Are you feeling this kind of feel? Dare I say we're feeling it? I don't know. I had a good time. So yeah, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.